Well, see on that, the issue, the similar legislation down south, there was a vote in favour of assisted dying. I know there's been some issues with the legislation since then, but I just wonder if some MSPs might be fearful of it being legal in England, but not in Scotland, and then you have cross-border difficulties. I don't know. I wonder if that will persuade a few of the doubters to vote for it when it comes for a vote next month. Yeah,
but then what if it doesn't proceed in Westminster, so then doesn't become law and then ends up becoming law in Scotland, so you're always going to have that. Someone has to go first.
Well, in part, you might get the case where if Westminster then reject it first, say there's a U-turn, that might have a similar effect in Scotland.
Yeah.
Folk might back away from it.
Yeah.
I think a factor might be the large number of MSPs who are standing down, because if you're going to be standing again and you're worried about maybe voting for it and the criticism of you and you might lose votes, that you might just end up voting against it. But if you know that you're not going to be standing for election again, you're not going to be facing the wrath of voters, you might feel emboldened. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That could be an issue.
It would be quite disappointing, I think, if kind of any politics came into this. We see it a lot. We're talking about people's lives here. We actually are talking about people's lives here. We're talking about people being able to end their life. So it'd be really disappointing if people were kind of taking into account their next career move over somebody potentially actually dying. It's not this kind of obscure concept that it might have a knock-on effect. This policy might have a knock-on effect. Blah 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 down the line. This is literally a matter of life and death, and it's so tough.